Okay, we're on to step 4, seat pedal and plastic parts. We're down to nothing but Phillips head screws, so hopefully this will go a little smoother. First step is the seat. It goes on the bottom here, and it's got 4 screws like this. Part number 98. Should just line up and screw these in pretty easily once I get it nice and lined up. There we go. There they are. There's one. It's really hard to see. There we go. There's one. Yeah, let's just get one in and go from there. Start on the bottom here. Okay, there's one partially. There's the other spot. Okay, there's the correct alignment. Get these in. You can't really do this without laying down unless you flip the bike upside down, which I'm not sure is recommended. Go a little bit faster instead of using their screwdriver. I just use the power drill with a long bit, but this is quick enough and allows me not to really over tighten the screws. So those are in nice and snug. Tighten them as much as I can. There we go. Alright, 2 more. Hopefully the holes line up so that I don't look like a doofus here in a second. Alright. Number 3. Didn't really think this through all the way. Let's see. There we go. Number 3. And number 4. Here we go. This one wouldn't want to line up great, would it? That would just be par for the course. Let's see if I can see what's going on with a flashlight. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to try shifting this forward some. See if that helps. There we go. Alright. Tighten this down. And there you go. The seat is on. Alright, seat's on. Next step is to take 4 of these other screws, the slightly smaller one, slightly smaller set of screws, and screw on the plates on the front and the back. Should be fairly self-explanatory, hopefully. I got these. Maybe that's the wrong. That's got to be the right one. Maybe not. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I got the wrong piece here. I don't think so. This is the only other one it could be. It fits where it's supposed to. So why doesn't this fit? Gotta go this way. possible way for that to work. What the heck? Is there something I'm missing? I don't think so. Well, first let's go ahead and get this on. So here, this is already kind of push this forward. That one started. Let's start this one. Alright. Run it in. Once I get this tightened down. Back to the back, see if we can figure this out. I really don't see a way. This has to be the wrong piece. Let me just pop this off and show the problem. There you go. I don't see any possible way to make that work. Clearly, this is supposed to be the right piece. Can't go this way. It has to go this way. I really need to get it. There we go. Alright. Turns out I'm very wrong. I just needed it to be further up. So, alright. Now let's tighten those down. Just start. There we go. Alright, so like I said, see the things that go right and the things that go wrong when I do a video. We show it all here at the skew tube. There's the screw that I lost, so that's handy. Alright, getting these down. Back cover is halfway on. And now it's all the way on. Okay, another step down. Almost home. Okay, what's next? Plug the computer cable and the hand pulse cable into the connector in the back of the console assembly. Install the console onto the mounting plate with 4 Phillips head screws using the Phillips head screwdriver. Careful not to pinch the cables. Okay. Let's see if we can get this done. Let's see. Now this cable can only fit in one place. Alright, there's one. Here's the other one. I don't know how this is supposed to work. I got two 2-pin connectors, one 3-pin connector, and this is a 4-pin, so it can only go here. I have no idea what the other ones are for, but now we sort of need to slide this back down. See if that'll work. Gotta try to fit these cables down into here. So that nothing gets pinched. Alright. Oh man. Alright. See if I can hold this and get my hands on these 4 screws that go in the back. And try not to pinch these cables. In the meantime, just lost a screw. Make sure these are in nice and tight. This is probably the hardest thing of this whole install process. Alright, got 1 screwdriver. There's some cat hair on here, figures. Alright, this would definitely benefit from a second pair of hands. But, or a magnetic screwdriver, but if I can just get this onto the hip by myself, it's just really giving me fits right now. There we go. Alright. Just see. Lined up, lined up. There we go. Alright. Alright. Come on. Come to Papa. Get in the hole. You want to go to your home? Come on. You too good for your home? That's where you belong. Try this screw. Maybe this one will cooperate. There we go. He's not too good for his home there. Guess that other one wasn't his home. Alright. Couple more. 3 more. Come on now. There you go. There you go. That part of the way in. 2 more screws and then I'll tighten them all down. Uh-oh. I dropped one. Here it is. Alright. See if you can see on the camera. Okay. Dropped it again. Kind of need to come from the bottom here. There we go. Well, maybe the top is a better approach. Doesn't seem to be a very good angle to come at this from. Available to me. Okay, try the bottom again. I don't know how you're supposed to screw this in. It's really not. This part is not a user-friendly experience. I have no idea how I'm going to get an appropriate angle to screw this in from. Try the bottom way again. Fit it in with the Phillips head. Now, the Phillips head would come out. I have started with my fingers, maybe. No? I don't know how you're supposed to do this. You little baby hands. There's no way. With my big old hands for me to get this started. So there's a problem for you. supposed to do this. There's no possible way. What you need is a smaller screwdriver, an angled power screwdriver. I don't know. Maybe if I loosen this up and tilt it. Let's try that. All right. Would this really be a size that isn't available? That isn't on their tools? What are the odds of that? How am I supposed to loosen this without a tool? 14's too big, 12 is too small. Clearly, I need a 13, I guess. And obviously, twisting it is an exercise in futility. It's just spinning in place. Here we go. Tilt it up. Maybe that'll let me in there. Alright. Tilt it up enough. Maybe I can get an angle on it. There we go. There's the trick. You gotta tilt the console up. If you don't tilt the console up, you're gonna struggle like I did. So, if you're watching this video, you just saved yourself some grief. Because that's the answer. Tilting it. Otherwise, it just flat out is impossible. And there's a bolt here. It's not particularly making this easy. I think it's screwing in. Feels like it is. Getting tight. There we go. Progress. We're close now. Okay, next step. Install the drink holders, 38.9L and 38 right, onto the right sides, left and right sides of the seat handlebar with 4 sheet metal screws using the Phillips head screwdriver. Well, drink holder 1, drink holder 2, and 4 sheet metal screws. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out now. Alright, so presumably well, there you go. If you put it on the correct side, it fits a lot easier. This will be nice and easy, hopefully. We're getting there. We are almost home. Alright. Screw this in. The sheet metal screws are the ones with the pointy ends. The other ones have flat, blunt ends. So, if you're curious, those are the ones you need here. Not the longer, flat ones that they use for the seat. It's easy to discern the other one because it has 8. So, it's really easy to tell which number it is on the parts list. But if you didn't know the difference between the sheet metal screws and the other ones, I think it's 15 millimeters versus 16, so that's not easy to tell. So you're left with pointy versus flat. And this is the one, this is the step that requires the pointy screws. I believe these are the last screws as well. So figure out whatever the last step is. It oughtn't take too long because I don't have to screw anything in. So progress. 2 more. Last 2 screws. There's 1. Last step must be the pedals. That ought to be, hopefully, an easy step. Alright. Almost nice and tight. Okay. I think we're on to the last step. Let me get my little book. The pedals. Alright. Yep. Alright. See if I can get this to show up. Install the pedals, left and right, and the pedal cranks using the 14 to 15 millimeter wrench. Keep in mind that the pedal has a reverse thread and will be screwed into the crank in the opposite rotational pattern right hand threads. There is an L stamped on the end of the threaded post of the left pedal and an R on the right. Make sure to tighten the pedals as firmly as you possibly can. It may be necessary to retighten the pedals if you notice a thumping sound when pedaling the bike. A clicking noise or thumping sound during pedaling is usually caused by the pedals being loose. Okay. I was wrong. A little more tightening to do. I'm not entirely certain how I'm supposed to do this. With a wrench. Okay, I guess I see it. So this is the right pedal. Start over here. Alright, so that's how your end is. Oh, I think we said we're supposed to turn it the wrong way, I thought. Oh, okay. I'm sitting there and I'm turning the pedal, but it's not turning anything. I think you need the 15 end to finally have a reason to use that end. Okay, this is definitely not going to be an easy task. I might have to reevaluate which part I think is the hardest of this whole thing. Hopefully, let's see, maybe I'm not entirely certain how to get this started. I'm currently turning it so it would be like my normal righty-tighty. That's not working. Maybe if I twist it with my thumbs to get it started, we can figure it out easier. It really doesn't want to get started, huh? Come on. Come on, Papa. Give me a solid bike. Come on, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to be doing this the rest of the evening. This is certainly, it seems to have no interest in starting. I'm going to make this a much longer video if I can't figure this out. I might have to pause this because I don't have the faintest idea how you're supposed to work this magic system out. I might need a second set of hands after all to hold this in straight for me because I'm making no progress. Yeah, I don't. Doing a whole lot of nothing here. This is not going in at all. I don't know. I'm gonna stop the video and I'll come back when I figure it out. Okay, I don't know what the deal was, but I seem to have gotten it now. I did the other side when it was in the bottom position, and that seemed to work really well, but this one, it's going in. I don't understand it. It was in. As soon as I put this camera on, everything goes away again. Maybe the camera is the jinx. Prove that I got one side on correctly. Just so you can see, there's one on. Let's see if I can get back here and figure out the other side. I had it. It was going. I felt it. It was stuck in there. Huh. I'm not just wiggling it around. There we go. That seems like it should be right. It'll catch. It'll catch, and then it wants to not work anymore. Not sure what the problem is. Not sure if I need to turn it this way. See? It's caught right there. Push in. If I turn it this way, maybe make some progress. I feel like we're getting somewhere finally. So, okay, it's going in. You need to turn it towards the front of the bike to get the pedal in, at least on this side. I don't remember what I did on the other side, unfortunately. But they say to tighten it as much as you can. So, doing that now. Alright. That's as far as I can take it. Okay. Pop these on. To my right side. Probably. These are nice and stiff. Man. Not entirely certain how they want you to get these bad boys on. They are stiff as a board. doggy. These are tough mamas. You're not going to want to do this twice. Man, oh man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but this is not for someone with weak hands. I just want to just stick to the bottom one so I can get some kind of leverage. Alright, there we go. There's one on. I recommend sticking on that inside one with the bottom prong, because that's the only way to really get any leverage. There's one, and it's not a quick change system. There we go. 2. What's left? After all that, I know there's a plug, a power plug. What I don't know is where to plug it into yet. So let's see if we can figure that out. See if we got a functioning bike here. We're at the end. Step 4. All done, theoretically. Okay, that's easy enough. Take this out. Let me just get this twist tie off. Here on the front of the bike is a 12 volt power. That's a good sound. Sounds like the bike is on. Your new elliptical bike console comes in an in-store display mode operation, where the console will remain powered on unless the main power switch is turned off. To exit the display mode for normal operation, press and hold the stop, enter, and display keys for 5 seconds. The display will show display mode on. Use the up arrow or fast key to change the setting to off, and then press enter. I kind of want that protective thing on there, might as well. Let's see, alright. Press and hold the stop, enter, and display keys. I see stop and enter. Okay, stop. Accidentally stopped the video. We got stop, enter, display for 5 seconds. Display mode. And then I want to use the up arrow or fast key to turn it off. And then press enter. Okay. Got a bike that's on. And the seat I need to adjust for my big old butt. Alright. Let's see. I gotta get a little closer. I adjusted too much. Okay. Alright, see if we can up the difficulty. That's doing nothing. Manual. Get this screwdriver out of my pocket. I'll click start. Up in the difficulty. Doesn't seem to be getting any harder. That's level 20, and I feel absolutely no difference. There we go. It's a gradual build. There we go. Yeah. Now, that's pretty hard to turn. So, got all these different setups here, all these different plans. Let's stop this. Okay, well, she's built, she's working. I'll do a review. I'll go through all the features. I'll try out the sound and everything else. Give it about a week. Well, I might do a walkthrough and then a review. So, until then, that's building it. Nice long session, but it's done. So thanks for watching. Post in the comments if you have any questions.